Well, welcome to our first in our new series. It's TBC. That's the British Kabayan Chester Cooks. Excuse the knocking outside, that was my houseboy. And excuse the noise in the background, that's the petrol generator. Because we're trying to simulate Indian conditions here, and we have what's commonly called here in Palawan a brownout. That means the emergency lighting is the only thing working. The AC is off and it's bloody hot in the kitchen, just like it will be in India. So we're heating up some vegetable oil, a little bit too. How about that for good Indian cookery? We just threw in the onions and they exploded. So first we're cooking the onions. Now we're adding tomatoes, which we have chopped coarsely, according to Chef Floyd, who I'll tell you a little bit more about later on. And I'll also put the definition of coarsely on the subtitles for you. So this is a chicken curry, otherwise known as Murgh Masala, and it's a terribly simple curry, much flavoured by the Parsi community. For curry addicts in a hurry, it's not only authentic, but it's quick. And you can, of course, use mutton or lamb if you prefer. So these are the ingredients that you will need. So you need vegetable oil, which I'm using, or ghee. 2 red onions finely sliced, 4 or 5 red tomatoes coarsely chopped, and then 1 whole chicken, which we've made into different pieces, the thighs, the breasts, which we cut up, etc. And the rest we're turning into a stock. And then we need some salt, a teaspoon of brown sugar, a small handful of chopped fresh coriander, or cilantro as they call it here in the Philippines. Excuse the focus again. And 1 teaspoon of garam masala. And then for the masala, we need 1 or 2 green chilies, 2 cloves of garlic, 2.5 centimetre piece of root ginger, half a teaspoon of ground turmeric, and 1 teaspoon of chili powder. Half a teaspoon of chili powder. So what do? Well, you mix the masala ingredients in a bowl without any liquid. You heat the oil, which was, I heated a bit too much. And then you saute the onions till they're golden brown. Then you stir in the tomatoes and cook gently until you have a rich onion and tomato gravy. And then you add the masala and stir well. It's a little bit brighter here in the front room, so I'm going to show you the garam masala, which I made a little bit earlier. And this has half a teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of chili powder, 2 chilies, 2 cloves of garlic, all finely chopped. And now we're going to add the chicken, and we're going to mix that until it's coated by the masala and the tomato and onion gravy. So let's give it a stir. So I've just added the salt, I've added the brown sugar, and I've given it another stir, 1 teaspoon of brown sugar, pinch of salt. So we've now covered the chicken with water, and we're going to bring it to the boil. This is what's left of the chicken bones, giblets, neck of the chicken. And over here is my beautiful chicken stock, 1 litre of chicken stock from the leftover bits of chicken. Did you finish cooking, Chester? All done? Shall we let someone taste it? So this was from Floyd's India, which was a gift from the Gregorys back in 2016 for Christmas. And they said, "Oi, you didn't cook anything from our book." So we cooked chicken curry, and Jovin's going to taste it right now. Let us know what you think. Good? Good. Sarap?
Masarap.
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 Masarap. That means very tasty in Tagalog. So good, he's going to keep on eating it because he's a poor student and he doesn't have any food tonight. Well, apart from the rest of his beef pie from lunchtime. So there you go. It's a wrap. Floyd's India. We'll be back next week with more recipes. We've got chicken cafrael. We've got mutton stew. And we're going to show you how to make some of those lovely accompaniments that go with the curries as well. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell, and then you'll find out when our next Floyd India recipe is up on the British Kabayan YouTube. That's TBC, the British Kabayan, and Chester.